The biblical destiny of Iran. Before I proceed, click the subscription button, likes, comment, and share the truth about Iran written in the Bible. 1. Ancient Persia and God's plan. Small blue diamond, Cyrus the Great, God's anointed instrument. Isaiah 44:28, 45:1. He is my shepherd and will accomplish all that I please. This is what the Lord says to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I take hold of. Cyrus, though a pagan king, was used by God to fulfill prophecy and bring the Jews back from Babylonian captivity, prophesied over 100 years before his birth. Ezra 1 verses 1-4. Cyrus decrees a rebuilding of the temple in Jerusalem. Small blue diamond, Persian, respect for the Jews. Nehemiah and Esther lived during the Persian Empire. King Artaxerxes supported Nehemiah's efforts to rebuild Jerusalem. Queen Esther saved the Jewish people from destruction while married to the Persian king Xerxes. Interpretation. Persia was used by God as a protector and restorer for Israel. It shows that God can use even pagan nations for his redemptive purposes. 2. Iran and end-time prophecy. Ezekiel 38-39. Small blue diamond, the war of Gog and Magog. Ezekiel 38 verses 2-6 lists a coalition of nations that will rise against Israel. Persia, Cush, and Put will be with them. Gog, ruler of Magog, many believe this could refer to Russia or northern power, leads the charge. Persia, Iran, is a major ally in this anti-Israel coalition. Small blue diamond, God's response, divine judgment. Ezekiel 38 verses 18-23. God causes a great earthquake, hailstones, fire, and brimstone, destroying the invaders. This is seen as a supernatural defense of Israel, proving God's sovereignty. Interpretation. Many scholars believe this shows Iran, Persia, will turn hostile toward Israel in the end times, but will ultimately be defeated by God's power. This fuels many end-time scenarios among Christian eschatologists. 3. Spiritual warfare, Daniel 10. Small blue diamond, the prince of Persia. Daniel 10 verses 13 and 20 describes an angelic being, likely Gabriel or Michael, saying, "The prince of the kingdom of Persia resisted me 21 days. This prince is not a human king, but a spiritual power, a demonic principality over Persia. Small blue diamond, cosmic conflict. This reveals a spiritual dimension over earthly nations. The angel struggle with the prince of Persia is followed by a battle with the prince of Greece, hinting at changing world empires influenced by demonic powers. Interpretation. Iran is influenced not just politically, but spiritually. Many believe that hostile ideologies or actions can be manifestations of deeper spiritual strongholds. 4. Modern-day connections. Small blue diamond, Iran today. Iran's government is theologically hostile toward Israel and the West. Its leadership frequently calls for the destruction of Israel, aligning with Ezekiel 38's prophetic narrative. Small blue diamond, rise of anti-Israel alliances. Iran has built military alliances with Russia, Magog, Turkey, Gomer, Togarmah, Sudan, Cush, and Libya, Put, all mentioned in Ezekiel 38. Interpretation. These modern alliances mirror the biblical coalition described by Ezekiel, leading many to believe we are approaching prophetic fulfillment. 5. God's sovereignty over nations. Small blue diamond, Psalm 2 verses 1-4. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The one enthroned in heaven laughs. The Lord scoffs at them. Small blue diamond, Acts 17 verse 26. From one man he made all the nations, and he marked out their appointed times in history. Interpretation. God raises and brings down empires. Iran's destiny, like every nation's, is under God's authority. Whether used as an instrument of blessing, like in Ezra, or judgment, like in Ezekiel, God's will prevails. What is the biblical destiny of Iran? This are the timeline, role of Iran, Persia, scriptural reference, spiritual message, past, restorer, Cyrus, Isaiah 45, Ezra 1. God uses unlikely nations to bless his people. Present, spiritual stronghold, Daniel 10. There is a spiritual battle behind the political one. Future, enemy of Israel, Ezekiel 38-39. Iran will oppose Israel but be divinely defeated. Eternal, subject to God's plan. Acts 17, verse 26, Psalm 2. God reigns over all nations and their destinies.